有乜搞錯？
哦，冇搞錯，冇搞錯。今晚會做健身嘅。我今日喺單攤呢度睇 BB 展。攞咩啊？BB。咁呢個 BB 展覽會咧，就主要係買細路仔嗰啲用品嘅，因為阿 Kimi 要報咗名。係咪攞背心啊？咁呢個 BB 咁呢個 BB 展咧，個門飛咧就係20蚊嘅，兩張一齊20蚊。兩張一齊20蚊嘅，就係賣關於啲 BB 用品嘅，就喺單攤近湖邊嗰頭。我哋而家到咧，咁就咁樣。Hi, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi, birthday girl.
Okay. 呢個場咧，而家睇嚟咧，佢好多嗰啲 BB 用品啊，收音會差啲㗎，因為我冇裝個咪啊。咁佢有實在太多嘅展覽品啦。嗱，首先 BB 卡士先啦，咁呢啲係搖搖燈。咁呢個咧就係嗰啲 BB 坐車用。咁有 BB 車啦，BB 車啦，哇！呢個都幾好喎，呢個。多電動車啊！你係咪想玩車車啊？係咪想玩車車啊？係。
Yeah, he says by himself. It's just because he's seeing so many. So after he's old enough that we don't have to touch him. So we just show up and then by himself. So we just use this. Okay. This one also
the blue doesn't pop, but then you'll have to rewind.
Okay.
He's waiting so nicely, isn't he? Does he have that much patience at home all the time?
No, absolutely not.
It's funny, me and my wife were talking about that yesterday. Some parents were telling her it's their first time getting face painted, and they don't know their child's going to sit, because at home they don't sit or anything.
Yeah, but they do.
They sit quiet. At home, one mother said, at home I can't even put cream on her face.
Yeah, are you ready for your balloon? So,
That first part, we're going to put the other one. Balloons actually do come with a guarantee. We'd only break once. And if it hasn't broken by the next baby show, bring it back and I'll break it for you. I want to make sure I keep my guarantee.
Yeah, exactly. With the receipt, no. Original receipt.
No receipt required. We're like Costco, you know, you don't have to have a receipt.
so cool.
And they all follow the same shape.
Very intricate.
Because you want all the muscles. Because they are superheroes. Do you know why they're called superheroes? Because they eat lots and lots of soup. Did you know that? Do you know they don't eat soup?
Go there. Come. Come. Okay. Thấy khẩu á. Thấy khẩu. Okay. Go.
Almost done.
You ready for Batman? Yeah. What do you
Go. Go bên. No. So. No. Come. Okay.
Come on, guys. Let's bring us super.
Now you heard
Okay.
the safety tips, right? So,
Yes, it's for her. I think she like a small cat.
okay.
Yellow color. Yeah.
And green is good.
And purple.
Purple.
Wow.
Okay, just watch it doesn't go in the mouth. It's very dangerous.
Okay.
You heard before, right?
Yeah.
Did you fill in a ballot already?
What? This one? Yeah.
Water like that? Yeah. No, get some more. What one do you want? What do you want?
Why? come，攞翻嚟。哇！佢有排跑啊，咁樣跑。喂，
企喺度攞波波，企喺度攞波波，先喺度，拉 up 攞波波。OK，而家要整波波噶啦。No， 企喺度攞波波，企喺度攞波波。OK。
Oh, what language does she speak?
What
language do you speak to her?
she speak she speak to her Cantonese.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, 有乜搞錯？
有冇教授？
冇搞錯。
冇教授，冇教授。Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay. Funny.
Yeah, I had a friend teach me that. I said, I need something funny to say in Cantonese.
You want to say again and then I record your face?
Oh,
No. Okay.
Are you going to answer?
Yeah. Okay. You say.
有乜搞錯？
哦，冇教授，冇教授。Okay, good. There's only you learn. You know what that means, right?
Not really. I think it sort of means like what's going on.
Oh yeah.
What's
Something
happening?
like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Sort of like what's going on.
Yeah.
And Mo Gaucho means nothing.
Right. Not wrong, yeah. Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Everything's cool.
Cats. Okay.
But just watch it. Does not go in the mouth.
Okay.
Very dangerous. So you can take it for a walk.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I see we're back into the superhero. We're back into the superhero.
咩事啊？攞氣球嗰度啊！但係佢個攤喺張凳度唔走。
I have to see that it works. I have to try it on my own family, and I have to try it on my patients. I'm sitting on something called spike mat right now, and I have to. And actually, the inventor is sitting across from me, and he'll tell you this. I'm a bit of a hard sell. Before I would even consider talking about this, I used it in my clinic for a year. And why? Because I believe in the science now. The reason I'm using this right now for the baby, this is a surface which has got 49 global patents, by the way. You'll see all these nubs, these hundreds of nubs all over it. They move in 365 degrees. They allow us to diffuse pressure over a larger surface area, which is not just good for baby for many reasons, and I'll tell you, but also good for mummies. So pay attention to this. Ergomorphology, when we diffuse pressure over a larger surface area, this spike mat has been shown through research to help improve circulation, through Doppler testing, help to improve proprioception, and I'm on a big soapbox about how many of you have heard about plagiocephaly or flathead. Okay, this is why I do these shows. There's one person put their hand up. Flathead is a completely preventable issue in young babies. My clinic is 90% doctor referral. I get referrals from pediatricians all the time. In order to prevent flathead in babies, we need to pay attention to the fact that they're lying on their back so much. In the buckets, mummies are taking them to Starbucks. Since the Back to Sleep program, to help prevent SIDS, we're laying babies on their back so that we can prevent SIDS. Here's what's happening. There are little craniums that have sutures that are malleable so that they can come through the birth canal. When they're laying on a hard surface, you can have flattening of the head. He's saying, if you're not massaging me, then pick me up, and we'll do it in a minute. Here's the problem. Without doing tummy time on a regular basis, which you must, and without having a surface like this, we've seen a 300% increase in plagiocephaly or flathead. Dr. Nadine Manson, one of the doctors in my clinic with breastfeeding, it's a problem because you know what happens? These children end up at Sick Kids with a helmet on their head to prevent this from getting any worse. And here's what you need to know, it's preventable. But when you don't know any better, you don't do any better. So you need to do tummy time, you need to do massage, yeah, Tristan, and you need to put them on spike because not only is it going to improve their circulation, it's going to improve proprioception, it's going to help to prevent plagiocephaly and improve sleep. And in mummies, this is going to help prevent sciatica, low back pain. I can go on and on, which I won't do because Tristan needs a massage. But that's why I'm lying him on spike right now, and I will not. Myself, I won't treat on without spike. I stand on spike at home. I lie on spike at home. It improves circulation. It's great for diabetic neuropathies. It's great for wheelchairs. I can go on and on. So Tristan wants a massage, and that's what we're going to do next. Are we ready? So Margaret's going to take a little look at these shoes. You know, I wish my babies were this small because they didn't have this cute stuff for boys then. They really didn't. Okay. So before we do any work on the tummy, we're going to do some work on the legs first, which is good for circulation and body awareness. And you know what, mums? Check out the chunky thighs. Don't you want to bite them? I just love them. Look at them. Oh, he's edible. Okay, so we're going to take a tiny little bit of oil in our hands. We don't need a lot. I know, we're ready. And I'll pass this around for anybody that wants to use it. If you don't mind just throwing it that way, that'd be great. And then I'm going to ask Tristan if he'd like a massage. Now, initially, he's going to look at me like, yeah, what are you talking about? I can guarantee you, when you do this on a regular basis, your baby will either say, yeah, bring it on, or like my daughter, and she was just standing here, she's 17. I should have known Carly was going to be a good communicator when she was this old at 6 months, because she'd turn her head away as if to say, don't you dare, when I tried. And that's a good thing. It's body awareness, and that's really important. Are you ready for a massage? Would you like a massage? Yeah, I know. Who wouldn't, right? Okay, so we're going to start with just doing some beautiful strokes on this beautiful baby's thighs. Helps to improve circulation and immune system. Thumb underneath, fingers on top. We're going to do a long rhythmical stroke from the hip down to the ankle. Mums and dads, this pressure should be firm, slow, and rhythmical. Really fast pressure stimulates the nerve endings, and most babies don't like it. When I work at Sick Kids on baby Hannah, born at 26 weeks gestation, sits in the palm of my hands. I know, stop talking, keep massaging. I hear ya. Babies that are preterm double their weight in half the time and are released 6 days earlier from hospital compared to those that have not been given massage. It helps to increase insulin production and food absorption. It helps to improve sleep and reduce sleep apneas. It promotes bondings with daddies and mummies and siblings. Yeah. And it also feels so darn good. All right. Next one is called squeeze and twist. We're going to be at the top of the leg, gently squeeze and twist. Look at those thunder thighs. And twist. Never at the knee. Come below the knee. Never twist around a joint. Squeeze and twist and twist. Want to know why I'm doing that type of movement? It stimulates both sides of the brain. Babies can't do circumduction on their own. This isn't just helping your baby feel good. It's helping neurologically lay down pathways to the brain, which helps them to improve with things like crawling and walking and developmental milestones in the future. It's physical literacy at its first step, which is phenomenal. Now the bottom of the feet, there are lots of reflexes that correspond to the body. We're gonna use our pads of our thumb and we're gonna stroke, and I need you to sing with me. I've got a hoarse voice from talking to thousands of patients or people like you yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna sing because that stimulates them as well. With the pads of our thumbs, stroking towards the toes. Are you ready? The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. You know, in research, that's why we're using his hearing, we're using his sight, we're really having an impact on his overall development. Check this out, super cool. How many moms out there with babies have not been able to get the toe jam from between the toes because their little toes are curled up? right? Babies have their toes curled, but they need the splaying activity like this to walk later. We're going to show on, and younger babies it'll be even more pronounced. I'm going to do a neurological thing on their little feet that's going to cause them to have a splaying of the toes, which can clean out the toe jam, but more importantly, they get a curious look on their face because it's sending messages to their brain about, oh, I have feet? I know, I didn't know. So it's going to look like this. Those curled toes will splay, watch. Hook at the ball of the foot and release, and the heel of the foot, and there we go, and release. There we go. Woo! See that? Heel of the foot and release. Woo! Ball of the foot and release. And in really young babies, they get a really curious look on their face, like, what is that? Yeah, but you've already discovered your feet a little bit, I think. Yes, you have. So we did Indian milking down the leg. Now we're going to go Swedish milk up the leg, like so. This helps to move circulation towards the heart. It helps to increase lymph flow. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. It feels so good. Notice that I'm working on one leg first, moms and dads. When you're starting a baby massage program, please do one side at a time. The reason being, if you jump from leg to leg or do two at once, it tends to be overstimulating because it's using both sides of the brain. Some babies will tolerate it beautifully, others will be overstimulated, and then moms will come to me and say, oh, my baby doesn't like baby massage. No. You need to address touch with your baby and help them learn how to handle touch. We do a lot of work with autism and sensory disorders because it improves the way they handle that impact. So it's really important in the way you approach it. The next one I'm going to show, and then we're going to do gas. Do you remember making Play-Doh snakes as a kid? And you roll that Play-Doh between your hands? I can guarantee you there's nothing more fun than rolling thunder thighs of a baby between your hands. And why am I doing this? Because what it's going to do is cause circumduction, the leg to move in a pattern that this baby can't do on his own yet. So once again, we're laying down foundation for future learning and development of this baby. I've had thousands of parents over the last 27 years of my career tell me that they got their first laugh doing this stroke. The more vigorous you do this, the more they laugh. Dads love this because it's hands-on and tactile. I do a whole exercise program that I teach daddies to do, and mummies too, and partners too. But it looks like this. You're gonna never twist around a joint. I'm gonna come below and I'm gonna do rolly, 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 rolly. Look at the look. Rolly, 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 rolly. I know, that's curious, isn't it? Yeah, and I know there's a smile coming. Yay! And then of course we could do the other leg. So if you only have 5 minutes right now on the change table and you want to do a few strokes on the leg, and then, you know, next diaper change you do a few more strokes, fantastic. It's cumulative, mom and dad. You don't have to sit for half an hour and do baby massage. Many will. When my son was only 2, today's parent interviewed me, and they thought they'd interview my toddler. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm leaving because out of the mouths of babes, I can't control it. You know what my son said? I'm about to show you this stroke on the tummy. He said, when my tummy hurts, mommy does water wheel, and it's all better. Teaching children at a young age to listen to their bodies. I own an integrative clinic that is very successful because there's a lot of adults that are living outside of their body and they aren't paying attention to what the cues are. When we're doing baby massage, you're teaching your baby to pay attention to where they hurt, what they're feeling, and then what we can do. So we're going to talk about abdominal massage now for gas and colic, but I got to make sure you're safe. So Tristan's being amazing, by the way. I know. I'm going to talk about the science right now, so you're going to be safe. So if you don't listen to anything else, please listen to this, so you're going to be safe and effective. When we're working on the tummy, we must always, always, always touch. What direction? Here's why. The bowel functions in clockwise direction. Ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, into the rectum where the baby can get rid of gas and fecal matter. If we're working on the tummy, we must always think about going in that direction. If your baby's turned away from you and I was holding Tristan, I'm going to think about clockwise direction. Why? Because if we don't, it will potentially back gas up. And if you think you had a bad night last night, tonight's not going to be any better. Here's a couple of things to think about. There are little finger-like projections called cilia inside our intestine, all of us.